Welcome back to the Broken Lightbulb episode. Dude, we're almost at 50. We're at 48 now.
Holy fuck, are we really?
Yeah, we're almost at 50.
In the first 30 seconds.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they're not going to give us money anyways.
It's true.
So
50, wow.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We should do something crazy.
Sex.
Yo, on this table. Just get it going. We keep saying that we're going to do it and we never do it.
We're not going to.
Okay. So we're trying something different off this episode. And you guys don't know yet, but we are live on TikTok while recording.
Yeah, right now. I'm watching it from my phone.
Yeah.
Camera's set up over there. So that people can join the live and we can maybe talk about stuff that they're talking about while we're live.
Yeah, and you can watch it way ahead of the time. You guys can see our shitty setup, our fucked up lights, how far away we are from the camera. I don't even know if they can hear us, maybe. But overall, we're here. We're going to be live. We may do this every week. We may not. We'll see.
Yeah. It might just help us keep the flow of the
conversation going.
Yeah, and it's a little different. I don't think most people do this stuff.
Yeah, and I think it's fun. It's a little extra thing. Yeah, the way that I have it set up, though, is awesome. So I have my girlfriend's desk, and then my bed is in front of it because I live in a tiny-ass place, so I don't have a lot of space to fuck around. Mm-hmm. So my girlfriend's desk is below. I have a cat stand, my cat's cat tree, and then I have this jar where I keep, loose change and money in it. And then I have my phone set up on that jar, very far away from us, so you guys can't really see what's going on. So, if you do stop by, ask us questions, bring up topics. If we like it, we'll bring it up. If not, we'll just kind of ignore you.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to ask you. I asked you earlier on the Patreon. Have you never stolen a bike?
No, I've never stolen a bike.
I was just talking about this yesterday with my siblings. I was talking about it the other day, I think. I used to, steal a bike, and then I would just ride it to wherever I was going, and then I would just leave it there. I just used a bike like an Uber, basically.
You borrowed a bike.
I borrowed it, yeah.
But the bad part is that whoever bike that is, they never find it.
Yeah, probably not.
You should at least ride it back afterwards, leave it in the spot they left.
I probably wasn't going back. I would ride it to the park, and then I would just hang out with all my friends.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Valentine got his bike stolen. It might have been from you, dude.
I don't know why. I thought it was super. I'm not stealing it. I'm just borrowing it. I don't know who it belongs to.
It's stealing at that point.
Yeah. You know, I got a brand new complete stolen from me one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Me too.
Pissed.
My first one ever. I bought a whole new complete, and I worked at a little pet shop, and I left my skateboard outside because they wouldn't let me leave it inside. And then every once in a while, I'd go outside and just ride back and forth a little bit. So one time I'm cleaning the shit of the dogs. So you have to take out the trays and it's a bunch of newspaper. And I see these two dudes just come by, swoop my skateboard and run.
Damn.
Dude, you don't know how much I fucking cried that day. I was such a little crybaby.
How old were you?
I lived in Florida, so I was 10, 11, 12.
They made a job?
I did. It was volunteer.
It's Florida.
But they pay me
Florida.
Under the table.
It's Florida.
But you know how much they pay me? For 8 hours, they give me $10.
$1 and
10
cents.
Yeah, but it was volunteer work, so I just wanted to play with puppies.
Did you?
Yeah, all day. Dude, they let me one at a time. I'd take when it was slow. I'd just take it out of its cage, put it in the little room, and I'd just play with them. And then they started letting me foster animals, which sucks ass.
Oh, yeah.
It's great. Yeah, foster an animal, but it's ass. Because I get so fucking attached to these dogs, and then an owner's I want it. I'm no, it's my fucking dog.
No.
So I had a border collie. I had him for a little while. I had him for a month. So it was okay. And I love that dog, and they named him fucking Mickey, which pissed me the fuck off. Then I had a Siberian Husky for 6 fucking months. That homie grew big.
I wouldn't have let him go.
I had to. My parents didn't want to keep him. That homie shit everywhere too. But imagine having a dog for 6 months. You see them from this big to growing massive.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. And they're pretty much your dog. Dude, I did everything with this fucking dog. And then
I was just looking at. I got Chanel, the 17th of May, last year. Mm-hmm. So I keep getting memories from when I first got her. Mm-hmm. Dude, she was this big.
Yeah, I remember when you first got her.
She was tiny, dude.
And like you don't see it because you still think she's small. Like she's a really small dog, but like with time passes, like
they grow.
Get so big.
Yeah.
And Blanca's dog just gave birth to 2 little baby
Oh yeah,
doggies.
we were talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what happened yesterday. So our schedules have been all fucked up
for like the past few weeks,
like this whole month.
Yeah.
And so we've been recording on different days. So I said, "Oh, I'll come over tomorrow." What time? It was early.
Yeah, it was early. It was like 9:30.
Yeah, I got a haircut. I was like, I'll come over and then we'll record. And so I came over. I was all ready. I had energy, actually. I felt okay. And then Jonas lost his SD card.
Yeah, so we have 2 SD cards. We have one for this camera and one for that camera. And pretty much the one I have to like take care of all these SD cards, which is terrible for me.
It's 2.
Yeah, but it's terrible for me because I lose fucking everything. So I have to take care of both these SD cards. Every once in a while, I'm losing one, you know? And it happened to be that this time it was the one for my camera. And I also had a meeting at 11 yesterday, so we couldn't really record that late, so I couldn't go pick one up. So I was just like, let's just record tomorrow. And now we're here early as shit.
But what happened this morning?
I forgot to buy the SD card yesterday. So I went to Walgreens and I picked one up.
Yeah.
So
Target wasn't open?
Target opens at 8.
I feel like they should open earlier.
I feel like they should open at 6.
Yeah.
Like in those type of stores, get your groceries done early in the morning.
Mm-hmm. But also don't go to Target for groceries. They overcharge and they don't have that much stuff.
Yeah.
I'm talking so stupid right now.
Yeah, dude, you have the worst
lisp, huh?
Lisp in the world.
Yeah, it fucking hurts. I bit my tongue like twice and my tongue is just all fucked up. And I'm supposed to eat burgers today. What's a gourmet burger?
They use ground beef, like legit ground beef, and then they make like a whole ass patty. They're like thick.
I think they're gonna like flatten them though. They said like flat gourmet burgers.
Oh, they're gonna flatten them?
Yeah, they're gonna be like really thin.
I like when they're thick, dude. Like when they're like a ball. I'm not talking about dick, but when they're like a ball and they just put it like straight in the burger and it's like medium rare, bloody as shit in the middle, and then they melt that cheese on top. That's when I really fucking like a burger.
Yeah, I'm really excited to eat, but
it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt like a bitch.
It's kind of like, do you know when you like get a scrape on your body, then
you don't want to take a
shower? Yeah.
Yeah, I had that on my knee. My knee was all fucked up from playing basketball. Yo, you remember like falling on the asphalt and your knee scrapes?
Yeah.
I had that on my knee, and then I had to take a shower. It sucked. Whatever. I dealt with it for a couple of days, and then it scabbed up, and I went to go take a shit, and when I pulled down my pants, I caught it and just yanked it off. The whole thing. My leg was bleeding for an hour.
Dude, those are the worst. And then it's also bad when it scabs over, but then you go in the shower and that shit gets soggy, and you just like rub it off.
I would have rather that though. Yeah. I yanked it off with my pants.
It hurt so bad.
It was so bad.
I remember one of the times where I smacked my head. I had to preface it with one of the times. I had a like gnarly scrape on the back of my head. This was because I was bombing a hill on my skateboard, and I fell and I like scraped my head on the ground. And dude, there's no way you can shower without getting water on your head.
Actually, that's not true. Well, now because I'm taller, I can do it.
Maybe
I shower without getting my head wet all the time.
Oh, because you don't do it for your hair?
Yeah.
I clean my head every time I go in the shower.
Yeah, you don't have hair.
Yeah, so, but the pain it felt to just feel the water, like, running down like a fresh-ass scab.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, it sucks.
And then also, when you put alcohol on it, why the fuck does that shit burn so bad?
Cleaning it. That's what I've been doing with my mouth, trying to get rid of these cuts on my tongue, is I've been using mouthwash like a motherfucker, and I just cry. It burns.
It hurts so bad. Mouth is the worst too, though, because
it's so inconvenient. You need to talk. You need to eat.
Yeah.
I can get like on my knee. It was like whatever. It's my knee. Like
yeah.
It feels a little weird when I walk.
The thing is with mouths, like your mouth aren't used to pain.
No.
They're used to being like loved. Yeah. They're used to being sensual.
And the issue is my mouth is used to pain, but it still hurts every time.
Well,
I get a lot of cold sores. Like it's like an issue with my body, and I even take medicine for it. But I'm a dumbass, and I forget to take it, and then I start taking it when I have sores. I'm like, it kind of defeats my purpose.
You have to, like, continually take it for it to work? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so then I just take, like, 3 a day when I have cold sores, and I don't think I'm supposed to.
You're going to overdose on cold sore medicine.
Yeah, so my mouth is all fucked up right now.
Yeah, and mouths hurt the most out of anything.
Yeah, it sucks.
And you use your mouth so much.
Yeah.
You can't do shit.
No, I can't.
You can't eat pussy.
I can't.
Dude, that's sad.
Yeah. we have a lot of debates at work, okay? And it
yeah.
wasn't a debate, but it was more so like we just ask each other stupid ass questions.
Yeah.
My coworker asked me. He said, "You can have 3 inches added to your dick right now.
Yeah.
Someone in the world, a random person, 1 out of fucking however billion people there are in the world, dies. Are you doing it?"
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know this person.
It could be a family member,
Oh, it could be.
but 3 inches?
Yeah, but what are the chances that it's gonna be a family member?
Like 10 in like 7 billion.
Yeah, right. So I'm taking those chances. Yo, but imagine how bad you feel if you gain 3 inches and then like your dad dies.
Your dad calls you. He's like, "Hey, Uncle Billy died." I'm like,
You're like, oh fuck.
how?
But then you don't know if it's like related. It could have been someone else. They could have just died naturally.
But
There's a chance it could have been. But you know what? I don't need 3 inches. I feel like if I get bigger, then it's just gonna be uncomfortable for people.
what if? Oh, all right, I got a good one. You could grow in height
Yeah.
to whatever desired height you want,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to watch a kid die.
No.
All right. You just have to know that a kid died.
Oh, okay, then yeah. I don't want to see the shit that I caused, but if I don't know, like
you have to hear it. Like you heard the kid die.
Like what is it like?
Yeah.
I think I'd be okay with hearing.
How tall would you want to be?
6'2".
Really?
Yeah, I don't need to be that tall.
I want to be like 6'4".
Maybe because you want to play basketball.
Yeah.
But I feel like with skateboarding, the taller you are, the worse it
That's
is.
true. I saw a TikTok of this kid, and he was like, it was like a picture of him as a baby. And it was like, oh, you're going to be a tall kid. And then it was him as like a teenager, and he was like 5'10". And then it was him like taller. He gets like 6'2", 6'5", 6'10", 7 foot. He's 7'1". He's holding onto the rim, feet flat on the ground. You know how tall a rim is?
Dude, I feel like that comes... No, what is
10
it?
feet.
10 So his arm length is insane.
Yeah. His arms are like 3 feet.
Is it true that like the width of your arms is the size of your body?
I don't think so. Because there's basketball players. They might be like anomalies. But there's basketball players who are like 6'8" with like a 7'2" wingspan.
That's ridiculous, dude.
Bro.
That really looks like a grasshopper.
Literally.
Like they don't look normal.
No,
That's
they don't.
Crazy.
It's fucking ridiculous.
But I feel like being that tall comes with like issues.
There is, yeah, for sure. Like you're definitely gonna have leg problems.
Yeah, you're not gonna live very long.
You're not gonna have like a normal life.
No.
There's this basketball player who's actually he went to King High School that's in Riverside. He's from Moreno Valley, and his hands are so fucking big. They call him the claw.
Mm-hmm.
And like when he grips, like people grip a basketball. That's normal in the NBA.
Yeah.
He takes up half the ball.
Half the ball.
Half the ball.
You know, I can't do that.
I can grip a basketball.
I can't. My hands are not that big. Let me see how
My
much,
hands
how
aren't that
are your
big
hands?
either.
Our hands. How come I can't grip a
You
basketball?
probably just don't know how to do it.
How do you have to do it?
Like I use the ridges.
Oh, maybe.
And I'll put like my fingers on the top ridges and then on the bottom ridges and I'll grip it like that. But like
I do that motion for like other things.
Like he'll be mid dribble and then he'll just like catch the ball and just hold it like this. Like it's nothing.
Dude, that's wild.
It's scary. But he did an interview and he was talking about, they were like, oh, like obviously we know having big hands is awesome, like for basketball, stuff like that. He's like, but are there downsides
I
to
imagine.
it? Yo, he said since high school, he's never been able to put his hands in his pocket.
Damn.
I was like, damn, I never even thought of that.
Can he like put shit in his pockets or he can't take them out? Maybe with like 2 fingers?
Yeah, like his hands are, I'll show you a picture afterwards, but his hands are fucking huge, dude.
I think I saw on TikTok some dude with huge hands and he like went to like open a jar and he couldn't get his fingers around the top of the jar opening.
That shit would suck.
That's so
That
terrible.
was just so bad.
See, like I'm happy, like I'm tall, but I'm not extremely tall. You know?
Did I ever tell you what my doctor told me?
What?
Because I have scoliosis, right?
Mm-hmm.
My spine is all fucked up.
Yeah.
And then they were like,
Spine's like a roller coaster.
They were like, if your spine was straight, like if you ever got corrective surgery, you'd probably be like 6 foot, 6'1". I was like,
damn.
I have so much potential.
You have. Maybe get the corrective surgery.
I want to.
And maybe if people like go onto our Patreon
At patreon.com/thebrokenlightbulb.
Yeah.
You can pay for me to be 6 foot.
Yeah, Nathan could be 6 foot if you guys go on our Patreon and subscribe for $5 a month. And I'm talking to those people in the live now too.
Yo, Rosalind just sent me a picture.
Of Chanel.
Look how she's sleeping.
Oh, she's so cute.
She sleeps like she has a job, dude. I have a video I'll show you afterwards, and we're sleeping in bed. Rosalind's sleeping like on her side, and Chanel's literally like this, snoring. Like she just got off like a fucking graveyard shift.
Lately, Xylo has been getting himself under the covers while we're sleeping. So like I'll be sleeping, I wake up in the middle of the night, and Xylo's in between my legs, but under the covers. I don't even know how he does it.
Okay, even worse is Chanel will get under the covers, but only like to here. So her body will be under the covers like us, and her head will be on the pillow.
Dogs are so smart.
So weird.
I don't know how they do it.
She's smart. My other dog is not too smart.
I saw this video too where this dog waited for his owner to leave, turned the light on, turned a fan on, and then laid down under a blanket.
That's fire.
Homie's living his own life.
Yeah.
He pays the rent in that house.
Fire. Chanel should pay rent the way she acts.
Dude, can we talk about what Chanel did the other day?
So let me actually I didn't tell you the full story.
Mm-hmm.
So I wake up at like 2 a.m. and Rosalind's like, Chanel threw up. I was like, fuck. And I look, and there's a big ass pile of throw up on our floor.
Uh-huh.
And it smells so fucking bad. Like, it smells like human shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck did she eat? And she's been getting into our cat's food, and that's been making her throw up. So I just thought it was just that. But it was so much, and it was so watery that I had to get like a trash bag and like scoop it up.
That's so fucking gross.
Yeah. And then I had to like, you know, the carpet like powder?
Yeah.
I put a bunch of that on there, and I just let it sit. I was like, I'm not going to vacuum at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And I was going back to sleep, and then she threw up again on the end of the bed. And it smelled so bad. And so we took the blankets off, literally slept on a bare-ass mattress.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so bad. And then in the morning, my sister got home from work, and we're like, what the fuck? And then she like went. She's like, that's gross. We told her story, whatever. And then she goes into her bathroom, and she comes out. She goes, all of my cat's poop is gone. And I was like, what? She's like, all of his shit is gone from the litter box. She's like, there was like 15 pieces I was going to clean today. She's like, there's nothing there. And there's litter everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
And I was
dude.
like, no fucking way. This cat doesn't shit little.
Yeah.
This cat shits like this big.
Yeah.
She ate it all.
That's disgusting, dude. Mm-hmm. You need to like keep her in your room at night.
So what happened was my sister was gone, and I left the door open so the cat could come in and out if he wanted to.
Yeah.
And Chanel snuck off in the middle of the night, ate a bunch of shit, didn't even eat his food, ate his shit, and then threw it up all over my floor.
Yo, all I'm imagining is Chanel like wagging her tail in the litter box, just having the time of her life.
Going ham
on shit. And not only that, they dig their shit up. So Chanel was digging for shit.
Well, his litter is weird. It's like pellets. It's not actual.
Oh, like wooden pellets?
Yeah.
Wooden pellets are good.
So she probably ate some of those too.
Yeah.
Somehow she's still alive.
She's wild, dude.
Yeah, she's out of control.
She's a different breed.
She's fucked up. The other day we woke up and I was like petting her and I was like, what the fuck? And she had like a mat. Like, you know what a mat is?
No.
Like when their hair gets like mat,
a
dreadlock
yeah.
on her ear. Shit was like this big.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, holy fuck. So I have to like take it apart.
Yeah, slowly.
Oh, it's so nasty.
Yeah.
Her hair gets so matted. So
same with my old dog. Like her hair got matted.
I have to brush her like every day and she hates it.
Or else when you take them to like a groomer and they're matted up, like they have to like.
Yeah, remember Chanel got shaved?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because
that
of
was why. Because her hair's so thick.
Yeah.
It sucks. Dogs are crazy.
Dogs are a lot.
My other dog, like he acts like he's injured. Like if you pick him up a certain way, he has a messed up disc in his back, so he's actually hurt. But I don't know how legit it is.
Yeah.
Because I came home yesterday and we have a chair in our living room, and the chair is just solo. Like there's nothing next to the chair, and he's sitting on that chair. The chair is high. Like there's no way he can get on that chair. So I'm like, you're a liar.
Yeah.
You're a faker.
Only when we're around.
Yeah. It's all for attention.
It fucking makes
He
sense.
did this other thing. I think I told the story where he pretended his eye was hurting. Did I ever tell you about that? His eye was like closed.
Yeah.
And now, anytime we ask him, we go, Braden, your eye okay? He goes,
he closes
squints his eye and makes a tear come out every time.
Dude, I saw a video where this girl, her dog, started limping. And she was freaking out. She didn't know why he was fucking limping. Took him to a vet. $600 later, just faking it.
Yo, I'd beat that dog to shit.
Dude, I'd make sure he had like all his legs limping the next day. Like,
yo, vets are fucking expensive.
Yeah, ridiculously expensive. Like, this isn't a human. Also, why isn't there like health insurance for dogs?
I don't know. I
Why
think there is.
Is there?
I don't know.
Like, why can't I pay a monthly fee and everything's covered?
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
I would do that.
Yeah, when we first got Chanel, like $800, right? Cost to get Chanel. And then took her to the vet. Probably spent another $1,000.
Yeah.
Getting her fixed, getting her shots, getting her fucking everything.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
You
it
should have went
sucks.
to like if you go to like the Pound or something.
Oh, I know, but Rosaline's bougie.
Oh, Rosaline's a bougie.
So we had to go to. Yo, it was so sad when I got Chanel fixed. I cried.
Why?
I was just so scared that something was gonna happen, and I had to
They're
leave
just
her there,
literally
and she was all
tying their
sad.
tubes.
And when we got her back, she was all.
Loopy, that was the best.
Oh, it was sad. I felt bad.
When I got Zylo's balls chopped, I took him, right? He was fine. He was whatever. He came back. I opened the little like thing that we had him in. He like looks at me and I pick him up. And then when I like go to like just like let him be, he just like droops back down to the bottom of the bed.
It's so sad.
It's so funny. And then at home he's just like walking like sideways.
That was a fucking asshole. All right. Where were we?
We were talking about Chanel and how much of a fucking freak she is.
She's fucking crazy. She's a character.
And
she also has a staring problem. When we go, like, I take her outside to, like, go pee and shit, and she'll see a human walking by. She won't bark or anything. She'll just be like...
Staring? Dude, I feel like I have a staring problem. And it's a problem because, like, I don't notice that I'm doing it. Because most of the time, I, like, just gaze, you know? Like, I like to, like, just look at things and just be in my mind. I have this thing in my head that I call Jonas World, and I kind of just live in there sometimes. And so when I go into Jonas World, my mind just, like, looks. And I think a lot of people think that I stare them down. When I started working at Monster, people said that like I would stare at them when they were like walking around and stuff. But I never once thought I did. So people thought I was like psychopath.
That's fair. She has like very expressive eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So like she has like
Human
like her
eyes.
face has like an expression when she stares, and she's just like...
She's like angry.
And she always like looks to the side, and you can see the whites of her eye, and then she just looks so weird. It's creepy. She's a fucking psycho dog. But I think I got the perfect dog
for
me.
you. Yeah, because you're kind of like a psycho kind of person.
I'm fucking crazy too.
Yeah.
She has a new obsession. It's ice.
Really?
And so I'll just take a piece of ice out and throw it on the floor, and it'll break, and she'll play with it for hours.
Zylo does the same thing. He just throws it around.
She like gets it in her mouth, and then like...
How's your ice lasting hours?
It's not. It was exaggeration. It's cold in my house. No, I'm just kidding. It lasts her a couple minutes, and then I'll just keep doing it, and then my floor will be all wet.
Mm-hmm.
But she'll like take it and she'll like push it with her mouth, like in her mouth, and she'll like bite on it to where it'll shoot out of her mouth, and then she'll chase it. It's just so weird.
So that's easy to entertain her at least. You know, you could just keep her entertained for hours.
But for some reason, every time I give her ice, she gets the zoomies. And she just goes crazy. She's fucking fast as hell.
I love that, dude. I love the zoomies.
It's so funny.
You know the zoomies mean that she's happy.
Yeah.
Like it
she's a
like,
very happy dog.
Yeah, I think so.
She's
too.
the happiest.
Except
she misses
for that
you,
time.
I think.
Yeah, I want to see her,
I'm
dude.
scared to bring her over here.
It's okay. Starting
you're
what,
gonna
next
come
week
over
or the
there.
week after? Next week?
Probably the week after.
Week after. Once you guys are settled in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once I buy a table.
Mm-hmm. True. If anything, I can bring this one. Do you think this fits in my car?
This might fit in my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll fit in one of our cars.
Someone's car.
And we can just leave it there.
Yeah.
You don't need it, right?
Oh no, we play Killer Bunnies on it.
Oh, then I'll buy a table. It's fine.
All right.
I need a table.
Yeah.
We could probably use my dining table or something. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Regardless, we're gonna be recording at my new house pretty soon in the next couple of weeks, and then
Yeah.
you'll be able to see Chanel then every week.
That's
She's
exciting.
gonna piss herself.
And I'm gonna bring Zylo every week. Dude, that time with Zylo was crazy.
It was a nightmare. We were talking about that yesterday because we were talking about Kiba.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, that was the one that smacked Chanel. I was like, no, that was the other one.
That was a
Zylo.
cool one.
I was like, Kiba liked her. Zylo's an asshole.
Kiva was even friends with like the dog next door.
Yeah. He used to
Dude,
go over there.
I miss him so
Kiba,
much.
too. I know. I'm sorry.
Dude,
I shouldn't have brought it up.
It's okay. It's just so like losing an animal hurts.
Yeah.
And is it bad though that I think it would have hurt more if it was a dog? Like knowing that it was a cat, like kind of gives me a little peace of mind.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He was really cool though.
Yeah, I really liked
He
him.
was cool. He's probably just out there living life.
Or dead.
They don't want to say that.
I don't know. That's where my mind goes.
Yeah. It's sad. My sister killed a dog one time.
How?
It's not the truth, but we tell her that she did because we're assholes. But basically, like, it was Halloween, and my sister was the only one that liked Whoppers. You know Whoppers?
Mm-hmm.
The trashed fucking chalk covered in chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
She loved those things. And then one day, our dog was dead. Our dog was very sick, like throwing up and shit, and there was whoppers, like empty wrappers, all over the floor. Mm-hmm. And we're like, "You killed our dog," because the dog died like a day later.
Oh
and
my
so we
God.
tell her every day she killed it.
You know,
I still tell her to this day. I was like, "You killed our dog."
Dude, you're
I don't even remember the dog's name. I don't even know the dog's name. I don't even remember this shit, but I just know that she did it.
You know, I had a hamster for a while.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Fuck any rodent, hamster, mouse.
Yeah, they're pieces of shit.
I had a mouse. And fuck that mouse.
But I wanted a pet because I lived in the dorms and I couldn't have animals. But a rodent, like a hamster, I could hide. Even though it was hard to hide him because at like 3 a.m, he'd be on his wheel in the cage going ham. So eventually I had a cool RA and he was cool with me having him. And then he left and we got a new one. And she started like knocking on my door and being like, "What's that sound?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't hear it." But I was like, I need to get rid of this hamster. So I hit up my friend. I'm like, "Hey, you want a hamster?" He's like, "Yeah." Started teaching the hamster tricks. They got along very well. One day, fed him a shit ton of lettuce. And the hamster looked dead. And so he buried him. I did some research. And after big meals, hamsters tend to go into hibernation.
You buried the hamster alive.
I think my friend buried the hamster alive.
It's kind of fucked up. That's fucked up. Rosanna was telling me a story yesterday about her cousins found a turtle, and they like kept it for a while. They like built a little thing, and then it was gone one day. It ran away, and they're like, "What the fuck?" 2 years later, they found its shell in the backyard.
What the fuck?
It was trying to run away,
and it couldn't.
Couldn't. Got stuck. Died. They found the shell just in the garden, like
empty.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
It disintegrates. What's the word? Not disintegrates. Decapitates? Nope.
No. Deteriorates.
Sure.
Maybe. I don't know. Something with a D.
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
Yeah. Turtle.
Did they keep it?
No.
Because it'd be kind of cool to have a turtle.
Remember that episode? That episode of The Office where Kevin runs over the turtle and he tries to rebuild the shell and then he crushes it. That shit is so funny. The turtle's just dead as fuck.
Dude, I love that. Kevin's one of my favorite characters.
Or when he has the dog and everyone thinks his dog is dead.
Yo, when they convince the Holly that he's
special. You think that I'm retarded?
You can't say that.
I'm quoting
I know
him.
You're quoting the show, dude. Even though we're not 30 minutes in, I think that was just like a no-go.
Really?
Yeah.
Then we're canceled.
You can't say that.
Whatever. Just don't post it on TikTok.
I probably will. I like putting you on blast on TikTok.
Yo, you know what's a really sad animal to see die?
What?
A bird.
I don't know.
As a pet.
Oh yeah.
It's not sad like, oh my god, I love this bird, but it's sad because they're just like.
They just fall over.
It's fucked up.
I think dogs are the saddest to see dead.
Yeah, I don't like talking about this, and we're not going to right now because I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, it's sad.
Wouldn't it be sad?
Stop! No!
If you saw shit.
Stop! I'm not doing this right now. Stop! I'm not doing this.
What if you just got home and
Stop! Yo, you know why I'm so scared? Because my new neighborhood flooded with fucking hawks, coyotes. There's coyotes in people's backyards every single day.
Dude, be careful.
I want to get a garden back there like you, like grow vegetables and shit, but it's going to attract the coyotes.
And the coyotes are going to come eat the veggies. Are coyotes vegetarians?
They'll probably eat anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to grow poison so they die.
No, be careful because, like, I've read that people, like, who put, like, rat poison out, cats get to it and the cats die pretty quick.
No, but, like, I'm scared. I'm also mad because I was excited to be able to just, like, I have a room, like I have a door, a sliding glass door in my bedroom that goes to the backyard. So I was like, oh, I'll just leave it open. Chanel and Braden can go in and out whenever they need to in the middle of the night. No, now they're going to die.
Yeah.
And I'm going to wake up one morning, half asleep, go outside with no glasses on.
And half a dog's going to be
No, and a coyote's going to eat me.
Oh, no, fuck. You just punched the coyote in the face.
Yo, I'd rock a coyote.
Yeah,
socks
dude,
off.
I'd destroy a coyote.
No, actually, I don't think so.
Yo, one time, me and my friends were chilling. This was in high school. And we were sitting down in a park late at night. We were all just chilling, talking. And all of a sudden, from like a far distance, we see a coyote. Like, just like, not super far, but like pretty far. And my friend, dumbass bitch, goes, "Hey!" to the coyote. The coyote starts dashing at us, dude. Like, running full speed at us. My friend grabs his skateboard and like throws it at the coyote. It smacks like right next to it. And the coyote just like turns and starts running the other way. I could have died.
Your friend's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, my other friend like saved the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, my friends, I already know they're fucking.
You should have
idiots.
like if it would have got to you, just horse kicked it.
I'm nervous now just thinking about it.
And you just said you'd beat up a coyote. Neither of us would beat up a coyote.
We do not have the strength to get to a coyote.
Yo, 1-on-1. If you had to fight a bear or gorilla.
Bear.
Really?
Gorillas are scary.
You're dying either way.
Yeah, but I feel like with a bear, I can put up a fight. I get on him, just fucking chokehold him.
Do you know how big bears are?
Yeah, so I can climb him. You ever play Shadow of the Colossus?
No.
You climb up the Colossus to beat them up. I do that to the bear.
I promise you're not beating up a bear. You won't stand a chance.
I will do enough damage.
All he has to do is with that big ass paw hit you once and you're knocked out.
You know my reactions? He'll be like going with the paw, be like, you know? And uppercut his ass.
Gorilla versus bear, who's winning?
Gorilla.
I think the gorilla is the strongest animal in the animal kingdom.
I think gorilla can beat up anything.
Like rip it in half.
Grab a bear with 2 hands and just.
It's crazy. I saw this comedian, and I'm not gonna say it the way he says it, but he's like, like special people, handicapped people, tend to have an absurd amount of strength because they don't know how to control it. Mm-hmm. And gorillas have a crazy amount of strength.
They think gorillas are handicapped
people?
people?
No. They're saying, imagine a handicapped gorilla.
Yo.
Crazy.
I want one as a pet.
I'm scared of gorillas.
That would be like...
I'm even scared of monkeys because they're too smart.
I want one.
I think they can talk.
I think they can talk,
and they're
too.
just pretending.
They don't
want to pay taxes.
They don't want to like have the social.
They don't want to have
structure.
like bills, so they act like animals.
Yeah, I think
they're
that's
way
smart.
too smart.
Yo, you want to hear my theory? You know how the Egyptians have like those giant things of cats and shit?
It should be a monkey.
I know. I think cats were like leaders of the world before humans.
How?
Like I think like they were smart like humans, and then they chose to devolve to have humans take care of them.
I don't think.
You see how cats act. Cats think like they're like.
I saw a
king
TikTok.
Of the world.
I saw a TikTok, and it was like how dogs think, and it was like this person feeds me, gives me love, gives me a place to live. They must be God.
Yeah.
And it's like how cats think. This person feeds me, gives me a place to live, gives me love. I must be God.
Exactly. So why do you think the Egyptians worshipped them? Because they were cats. The ancient Egyptians were cats. They were cats, like cat-human hybrids.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, but I think it was true. And they're the ones that built the pyramids. How do you think they knew so much about space and shit? Because they were smart as shit. And then they were like, nah, we need to ascend, we need to descend. And they evolved themselves.
But if they stayed on top, then they would have, like, they'd be the rulers.
Yeah, but they got bored of being alive. That's how smart they got.
You're making this up as you go.
No, I've already talked about this before.
You're an idiot.
We can get out of here.
Let's get out of here. My mouth is starting to hurt again. I'm hungry.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah. This TikTok thing didn't go as we planned.
No,
but also, it's early morning on Saturday.
We can do it again. Like, we'll do it again. We'll see. I mean, there's no pain of having it, you know?
So we'll do it again. So after you guys watch this, next week, Friday afternoon, keep an eye out on TikTok, and you'll see us go live. Yeah. But make sure you guys follow us on everything: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Broken Lightbulb Pod. Patreon.com, $5 a month. You get every episode a day early, and you get the exclusive Patreon video. I won't say mukbang anymore. And then $1 a month, you just get everything a day early.
Yep. So join us, love us, follow us everywhere. Leave some shit on Apple iTunes.
Yep.
And yeah, peace out. Thanks for the love.